Can you talk a little bit about what the Mamba mentality is?
Well, I mean, overall, the idea is a very simple one. And, the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. And it's a constant quest. It's an infinite quest. So starting at the age of 2, when I first started playing the game, and on and on and on, I always asked questions. At 2, I could dribble a basketball. I could shoot a basketball on the Nerf hoop at the house, and I would go to practice with my father. I would observe my father. I'd sit and watch games with him. A lot of things I learned by being around the game. Mm-hmm. Right? So by the age of 6, I was already strategizing versus other 6-year-olds. At the age of 6, I figured out 6-year-olds couldn't dribble with their left hand. So when I was playing these 6-year-old kids, I would make them dribble with their left because I knew they couldn't. And so they dribble off their foot, I'd pick it up, lay it up. Do it again, dribble off foot, pick it up, lay it up. So at 6 years old, I had 63 points. But yeah, I mean, listen, I just constantly looked for things to learn from, mm-hmm. and very observant.
We talk about being passionate, being obsessive, being relentless, being resilient, mm-hmm. and being fearless. The first one is just to be passionate. What is that?
Well, I mean, the passion came from the love for the game. I loved everything about it, like the smell of the ball, the smell of like brand new sneakers, like the sound the ball makes when it hits the ground, the ball going through the net, like all those things I love. And so the passion comes from that, because once you have that love, you just want to be a part of this thing all the time. I was born to play basketball. You know what I mean? And I played a lot of different sports, but nothing brought me the sense of peace and of escape that the game of basketball did. Yeah, when I need that escape, it's there for me, right? When I need a friend, it's there for me. So, the game is absolutely everything.
When we talk about trying to get kids to be passionate, not every kid knows they're passionate at 2 mm-hmm. or 5, right? How do kids find that passion then?
I mean, I think as parents, we try to put them in different things, try to expose them to as many things as possible, and then see if there's one thing that connects with them. Because if it does, you don't have to tell them to do it. Whether it's writing or painting or drawing, if they have that passion, you don't have to tell them. They'll go off and do it because it's just fun. They'd rather do that than anything else. Mm-hmm. So, but as parents, it's our job to just expose them to as many things as possible and see which one they gravitate to the most. And you just sit back and you just watch which one they move to, and then it's our responsibility as parents to try to set them up for success as much as we possibly can. I want them to find whatever it is that they're passionate about, like whatever they feel like their purpose is, then that's what I want them to do.
Is there one moment where you can say it defined your passion for basketball? Is there a story or a moment when you said, "Yeah, that was it. That was like when I felt really passionate"?
No, it doesn't. It never leaves. It never leaves. Like the game is just a part of me. So it never leaves. Even now that I'm retired, everything that I've learned from the game of basketball, I've carried it over into life. Mm-hmm. Well, because there's life lessons that are within the game, mm-hmm. like communication, like unselfishness, like attention to detail, empathy and compassion. Like all those things are in the game. And as an athlete, if we are aware of those things, it helps us become better human beings.
In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
Do you think what makes you different to the others, to the next rung on the ladder, if you like, of very good players, is the dedication level that you put in?
I think I'm good, but I think my main strength, it's my mind. I think it's my strongest point, it's my mind. Pierce, the numbers they don't lie. If you see during the last 15 years, my level is always kind of the same. So effort, dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you don't dedicate it 100%, not gonna reach the level that you want. For example, you arrive home, you had a lunch, you do it a quick nap, and you wake up, you play with your kids. Blah, blah. It's part of my sacrifice, my obsession to win, to have success. You know, when I say success, it's I work for that. Talent is not enough. I dedicate myself so much that this is part of me. Records is part of me. I don't follow the records. The records follow me, which is different.
Are you addicted to winning?
Yes, I am. I'm addicted to the success.
That's the thing
good.
that really drives you.
Yes, I think so. And I think it's not something bad. I think it's good. It motivates me. And I have to go to the gym at least 30, 40 minutes, but this will make the difference in the end of the day, you understand? If you not do that work, you miss one. The next day, it's 2 sessions that you lost. And I know in the end of the day, in the hand, they're gonna make a huge difference. This is why I'm 34 and I look 28.